Hello everyone, my name is JD Clott and I want to tell you that I'm starting a new YouTube channel about finance, investments, retirements, different ways that you can take and grow your money and retire early or retire when you get ready to. Uh, Today I paid off my credit card. I only have one credit card and it's got a zero balance on it right now. And I started swiping my debit card instead of swiping my credit card. I have paid off my house, I paid off my cars, so I'm debt free. The only bills I have are just utilities and cell phone, just day-to-day expenses. That's it. It's a great feeling not to have to worry about paying bills on your house and a $500 car payment and an $800 house payment, and then trying to make things meet and stretching money as hard as you can. So the main thing of this video today is that I can take and teach you how to invest your money the way that I do it and grow your money. But the first thing that I had to do, I had to get myself out of the way so that I could take and invest and grow my money, because as long as I had bills to pay, I didn't have enough money left over to invest any money. So everybody wants to grow their money and invest their money some kind of way, and a lot of people just don't know how, and I'm here to teach everyone how to do it. But the first thing that I would recommend anybody to do is to set in their mind that they want to take and become debt free. And then in that process of becoming debt free, after that, you're able to take and have plenty of extra money that you can invest in that would have been going to bills. And that's the way I recommend anybody to do it, because I was trying to invest my money in stocks and grow my money, and then I was trying to pay bills at the same time, and I was being pulled in too many different ways. And what would happen is that whenever money would get tight, I would take and sell my stocks, which was a great thing that I had them, but it kind of defeated the purpose of buying them to start with. I would sell my stocks and then turn around and pay off a bill, pay off my truck, pay off my car. And as long as I kept buying vehicles, it was a revolving cycle. I'd take and I'd pay off a vehicle, and then I'd take and buy some stocks, and then I'd buy a vehicle or something, and then I'd say, well, I'm gonna make up my mind, I'm gonna pay it off. And then I'd take and I'd buckle down and sell my stocks and I'd pay it off. And I got tired of doing that cycle, and I said, I'm not making any headway. So what I ended up doing is that I got a nice truck and a nice car to get me around, and they're both paid for. Then I took and I buckled down and I paid off my house. And I said, I'm going to really focus on my investment strategies. And on this channel, I'm going to show you how I pick my stocks, how I invest my stocks, and I'm even going to show you my returns. But if you're going to follow me, and I recommend that you do, because what I'm doing is working, and I've been doing it for several years, and I grow my money every year 13 to 15%. So I would please highly recommend that you take and you focus and pay off your debts and don't borrow money unless absolutely necessary. Because if you've only borrowed money that's absolutely necessary, you're not going to borrow much to start with. And then if you focus and pay off that debt, then you'll have it knocked out very soon. Anytime you make extra payments, you'll knock out a debt way before it's ever due. I bought my house when I was, 23, and I paid it off before I hit 30 years old. It was a job. I had to do a lot of work on my house. I got a good deal on it to start with, but I took and I worked really hard, and paid as I went on doing any kind of maintenance on the house instead of going and borrowing money against my house to take and work on the house. That was the way that I've always done things. If I don't have the money, then I just don't do it. And then what you come to find out is when you take that mindset, then you end up saying, well, I'm going to save the money and then I'll do it. And then after you get done with a job or a project, it's all paid for and you don't owe anybody any money, and you sit back on your nice new deck or you look at your nice new windows and you say, man, that is nice, without that old gut feeling that's saying, man, I'm going to hate having to make that payment at the end of the month. So I set goals back in 2016. I went back in my Google Docs and I was reading them today, that I would pay off all my debts, my house, my cars, and then I would start focusing on my investments and buying stocks. I forgot about that I had even made that document, but I didn't forget my goals that I had set in my heart, because I really meant it when I wrote it down. And as I went back and I read it, all of my goals I had checked off. Then as I was riding my bicycle one day, I was 30 years old, I said, I want to take and I want to know where I'm going to be in 10 years' time. I want to have a goal in mind. So I said, I want to take and see if I can save and invest and grow my portfolio to $500,000 by the time I'm 40, and then hit $1 million by the time I'm 50. So I came back home and I sat down and did the math, and I worked it out that I could accomplish my goal by investing $400 a week. And I've been really tight on my money, and I've been working towards that goal for over the past year and a half. And so far I'm ahead of schedule to meet my goal of $500,000 within 10 years. So like I said in the very beginning, this channel is going to be about finance, investments, and other different areas of life that you can improve on. But it all starts with your mental clarity and focus. Be 100% focused on one goal and using all different types of methods to keep you entertained and focused on that goal. So if you like this content, and I hope you do, please like and subscribe. And I have links down below to articles and different items that you might be of interest of, different books that I like, that I read and I recommend. Thank you and have a good day.